Leftists own themselves and they just can't help it. Their irrational logic is not rational, so when they try to make it rational, it comes out as hypocrisy. And that's what we're talking about in this video. You know, lately, we've all been hearing how the left is calling everybody just a little bit to the right of them, far right, and calling them racists and bigots and homophobes, everything. Just lumping everybody in all the right into one pot. I said, journalist Tim Pool, check out Tim Pool, he's got a good show. He says he's sort of center-left, but he must be conservative, because I'm pretty much a Puritan, and I don't hear hardly anything I disagree with. He's a very sensible guy. Anyway, he shared a study recently. It was from a left-wing pollster or whatever, and he had a list of the far left, just a teeny sliver, then the left, then the center, and then the far right. So that man, he was a professional, and he did not want to acknowledge the existence of any right. He just wanted to acknowledge center and far right. So this shows the paranoid, and Tim, today on his video, I'll even reference it in the link, he said the left thinks the far right lurks under every bush, under every tree, under every bed, and that's exactly what I've been saying. They are just paranoid to distraction. And it is just comical. Anyway, getting back to how the leftists own themselves. In one of my previous videos, I made a video just calling both sides, the far right and the far left. And well, the guy in the comments got offended because I called him far left. And of course, he's going right down the list in the comments defending every left-wing position. And he's saying, oh, I'm not far left, I'm not far left. Oh, please. Some people don't know what they are. So we're going to take a little quiz coming up here. A little quiz to tell you where you are on the conservative liberal spectrometer. But anyway, so he got offended that I was lumping all the poor leftists as far leftists. Oh, my stars and garters. All the leftists are far leftists. We can't have this. But then I said, well, the left is calling everybody on the right far right, and we're sick of it. So we're going to call all of you the far left. And they're like, oh, no, don't step on our toes, don't step on our toes. You can't call us all far left. Oh, what about all the people in between? No one will take you seriously if you call us all far left. They do not realize that I worked reverse psychology on them, that I am doing back to them what they are doing to conservatives, and they don't like it. They don't like it. But in reality, the difference between the liberal and the left, far left, they're all pretty close. Basically, the liberals, they believe the same as the left, but they don't push and advocate for radical socialism or radical communism. But I mean, the beliefs are there, and if they are allowed to progress, you will end up in socialism and communism. So the thing is with the conservatives, we go by the Constitution of America, and that is our guide. And if we stick to that, we're going to stay free and keep things equal, have equal justice. Like I said, the left is on a progression path to totalitarianism, communism, and socialism, but the right is using the Constitution as our guide and keep us on the straight and narrow path of freedom. So, like I said, leftists can't help themselves. They just can't help owning themselves because there's just too many contradictions in their supposed beliefs. They don't want to be generalized, but they want to generalize everyone who disagrees with them. Those funny guys. Comedy guys. All right. That's all for this video. Let freedom ring.